Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, those of you in Boston, and those of you in Asia. Good morning in the wee hours, I guess. And now it's the morning of 4 a.m. for you guys on the east coast of China. And in Europe, you guys are at the evening time, I think, by about dinner time. So I'm about 6 hours late today. I apologize greatly. My cat is now vomiting into my shoe. A seventh. Oh no, not in my shoe. Oh my God, Chloe. She's vomiting everything. I may have to take her in tomorrow. Um, Today we're in Prosper Me, the 35 Universal Laws to Make Money Work for You by Victoria Rader. And I met her at the Secret Knock for Women the other day, and it was so much fun. She's a wonderful, wonderful woman. The Law of Service is chapter 8. Service is the seed of abundance. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. No. Oh, my gosh. Over here, over here, over here, over here, over here. Oh my God. Okay. You poor baby. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Uh, okay, so dead air. Sorry. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. Okay, she did do it in my shoe. Okay. All right, that was number 9. Okay, she did 6, 7, 8. Okay, that was 8. That was number 8. Sorry. All right. All right. So back to my page. I'm a little concerned about my cat, but we are here. Okay, the law of service. This is one of my favorite laws, says Victoria Rader. I firmly believe it's a shortcut to abundance. It's the fastest law to usher abundance into your life and step into your birthright as me. As you serve, you plant the seeds of abundance. Remember the law of harvest, reap what you sow. In order for the seeds to blossom, you need to plant them from your heart. Genuine service is not necessarily what you do. It is what you feel when you do anything and everything. 1 second. Some of us have had experiences in our past or even memories held within our DNA. And that's something that really happens. Uh, uh, our DNA stores memories. So I can inherit something from my grandma before that happened to her before my mom was born, because the eggs that my mom was born with were created by my grandma. So I was actually created by my grandma too. So the DNA stores memories, information, signals. Some of us have had with experiences, she doesn't say that. I say that from the other teaching I had from Dr. Yen. Some of us have had experiences in our past or even memories held within our DNA where we were expected to serve. Because of that, we now resent carrying out any acts of service. On a genetic level, we inherit not only our physical traits, such as our hair and eye color and health markers, but we also inherit our mental and emotional patterns of our parents and grandparents. Some of the emotional traumas of our ancestors are passed onto us via our DNA. And we find ourselves thinking and feeling in a way that might not be justified by our current circumstances, but is a deeply programmed response. Genetically, there can be trauma surrounding a concept of service, which is something you need to be aware of when you start putting the law of abundance into practice. You will know that you are carrying this trauma if you feel used or taken advantage of often and resent either serving others or even yourself. Service needs to come from a place of love. When it's not motivated by love, service brings with it a feeling of being imprisoned or being held captive. We talk about serving time in prison when you've done something illegal and you're being punished for it. In a similar way, if you've done something to violate one of the universal laws, whether knowingly or unknowingly, you face the consequences of confinement and less prosperity. Someone who is less loving might say, "It serves you right." You then associate "serves you right" with punishment. Service is once more linked to something negative. These subconscious programs are subtle and insidious, but when you step back and think about it, it's easy to see how they come about. And once you're aware of their origins, it becomes easier to begin reprogramming them. Okay, little kitty cat is sitting in my lap. You can't see her, but I will show you here. There we are. Little kitty cat is in my lap, right here. Can you see her? Little cat, see her. Okay, and then the other cat is over there. That's Chloe over there. Back to here. When you perform a genuine service from the heart, it brings with it freedom. When you perform a genuine service from the heart, it brings with it freedom. Genuine service brings a feeling of deep happiness and fulfillment. There's a lot of positivity to be gained from serving others. If you're doing something and you're not getting a growing sense of freedom, you're probably motivated by resentful duty rather than love. Even if a service you are called upon is not your original choice, the choice of how you serve remains with you. You can choose to learn to love what you do so that you can invite the universe in return to bless you with doing what you love. Sometimes it can be good to push through those duty-filled obligations. If you're currently operating in survival mode, that duty is what enables us to survive. But as you lean into these laws, love enables you to tap into a bright, higher frequency of the law within an end goal of being heart motivated. I'm going to read that part again. It's in boldface. Sometimes it can be good to push through those duty-filled obligations. If you're currently operating in survival mode, that duty is what enables us to survive. But as you lean into these laws, love enables you to tap into a higher frequency of the law with an end goal of being heart motivated. Some people don't like the concept of serving because there's no money associated with it. But in reality, service is less about what you do and more about why and how you do it. When you're serving your clients, you're still earning, but that's a side effect of the service. When you serve, you sow the seeds of abundance. So it's important you work through any resistance you have to the idea of serving others so that the universe can give back to you abundantly. Howdy, John Clark. There are times when I offer my services for free to people who I feel will truly benefit from them and who currently cannot afford them. I can afford to do this because I trust that it will come back to me in greater dividends of true prosperity. Think about living a life of service, where service means more than giving away free labor. Imagine knowing that whether you're paid or not, your motive is love, and your action is service filled with genuine intention to see another helped, healed, supported, and enjoying prosperity. How beautiful is that? You can have the feeling of being this feeling of deep fulfillment when you offer service without expecting anything back and being immensely grateful for the abundance you receive daily. Service frees you and expands your abundance. Service enables you to be an instrument of prosperity in the hands of God, and as such, qualifies you for miraculous blessings. Don't wait to serve someone. Do it right now. Put down the book and go do it. Service doesn't have to be big or an added burden to your schedule. It could be as simple as shifting your focus through aware intention. For example, what is the next errand you need to do? Instead of performing it as a duty, pour the intention of service into it. If you were going to make a meal for your dinner, instead of either feeling a duty to do so or being burdened by the thought that someone has to do it, pour love into the meal as you cook it, knowing that you are serving your body and your family. My grandma would always say that love was her secret ingredient in all of her cooking. Today, I understand this to be true on a very profound level. I know you'll receive abundance and beautiful miracles as a result. Service out of love is impactful. It's a massive gift you can offer those around you to make a change in the lives of many, including your own. Now, there are 3 action steps, and then there's an activation. And the action steps, number 1, intentionally offer your talents as a gift of service. Very often we are blinded to our own talents. The easiest way to find out what you are most talented at is to see what is extremely easy for you to do, so much so that it is hard for you to understand when someone else is not able to do it. Do so. It might be your organizational skills, your listening abilities, accounting, cleaning, cooking, or even crocheting. While visiting me, one of my friends crocheted a towel hanger for me. It barely took her any time, but it brought me immense joy. Think of one talent you have. How can you brighten up someone's day by using your gifts? Number 2, seek to meet the need. When your friend is venting to you about an issue, instead of giving them advice, think of how you can best serve them in this situation. That might be just listening, consoling, or allowing them the space to simply work through it. Some of the best ways of servicing are by supporting those who need your undivided attention and unconditional love. Let others serve you. Yes, allowing others to help you is actually harder for some of us than helping others. Yet, receiving service from someone blesses them tremendously. The next time someone asks you, what can I do for you? Instead of brushing them off with I am fine, thank you, truly honor them by thinking of something they can do. Now there's an activation here. In the activation, read the activation below out loud and then close your eyes to feel a gentle shift. Want to have fun with this activation? Make a few copies and place them in some of your pockets in different clothing items. As you wear the clothes and pull out the activation, read it again. Feel energized to serve and see what prompting will come. I know miracles will follow, as will abundance. I now understand, practice, and live the law of service. I know when, how, and whom to serve. I do so daily and effortlessly. I am amazed to see abundance sprout and blossom in my life. I am serving. I am prosperous. I got this. I am me. Close your eyes and feel the shift. I felt the shift right before I did my breath. Felt the shift, and that was why I did my breath. It was just natural. I didn't do it intentionally. But when you close your eyes and calmly feel the shift, you can hold it in your heart, or in your bosom, or your chest, wherever, and you can do it. Okay? I'll talk to you tomorrow. Old Kinderhead.